From East Point to Buckhead, from College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs, athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Hey man, do not adjust your camera.
Yeah.
Because we are back in the studio.
Yeah.
You see all the orange.
Yeah.
The fireplace. It's your boys, the Crush.
You better know it.
It's your boy E-Glade. That's what makes your herd. Looking like LL with the bucket
We're
hat.
back. It's bucket hat season.
I see.
Bucket hats, hoochie daddy shorts all summer.
Awesome.
All summer, baby. We outside.
Like that?
We outside.
I don't know, man. My stomach too big for the booty short.
Man,
Hey, man,
hoochie daddy shorts all summer. Let's go.
Hey, man, we got a great show for you guys.
Yes.
Hey, man, first. Man, how are you week, dog?
It's been great. It's been great. It's almost over.
You know your kid living better than you, right?
Listen, my children are living their best lives. I don't know how it happens, but whatever.
I mean, one's in, what, Japan?
She's in Tokyo. She's in Tokyo. Yes.
At least you're doing the show there, right, dog?
I'm here.
That's what we do.
Somebody got to pay these bills.
Hey, we got
Somebody
got
gotta pay these bills.
man. We got to talk some sports, man. Catch up on a few things. Some hot topics out here in these streets, man.
There's a lot of hot topics.
And we got to, for those who don't remember,
Right.
last year when I couldn't make the initial studio show.
Right. We were doing a test run in the
did a
studio.
test
We
run.
need to see how it was gonna look,
And
we needed a point guard.
she's back to run point again.
Keisha Ewing,
I get to sit here and answer questions, man.
you a role that you're not usually in. So it's gonna be kind of fun to see you do that.
She don't know this yet, but she might be asking questions too.
Oh, she gonna get asked some questions. Yeah.
She might not know that yet, but
Right. You just don't come in and
just
and
all
just-
willy-nilly on the
Yeah.
seat.
You don't just run point off top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta earn that spot a little bit.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
we
No
gotta check
doubt
it out.
about it.
Hey
Yeah.
man, so what you want to start with today, dog?
Dude, we have to talk about NBA Summer League. And so my question for you, with all of the hoopla, the Ace Bailey, we don't really know the draft picks. How do you assess Summer League? Is the NBA doing a good job with this thing, or is it something that we need to be like, eh?
You know who messed me up years ago? Deion Glover. Deion Glover was a former point guard for the Hawks back in the day. He
Yeah.
had a fantastic summer.
Phenomenal Summer League.
He killed it. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, we got a backup point. We got some good stuff.
Right.
None of that came to fruition.
Yeah.
Summer League is the best of the guys trying to. It's a tryout,
Right.
and you
Right.
want to make sure your number one player, your number one pick,
Yeah.
can get some good run in it. But it's hard to assess because honestly, to me during the Summer League, the second year players play better than the first year players.
No doubt about it.
So you see Bronny, right?
No doubt about it.
Now you see some of the talent that get there, they get a chance to learn the system, and it's about
Right.
teaching your best player about
Right.
your draft pick about the system that you run. So that's why you got some of the coaches on the staff there helping them out. But the summer league for me, it's just a good way to know the players that may be on your team.
Right.
So as for us who are in the media, we're just looking to see how does he fit, what does he shoot well, could he help this team?
Right.
Because we don't know. This guy is an 18 pick, Asa. He might fit or not. So we're not looking at him to put up 40 points. We don't see can he fit this
Right.
system. What can
Right.
he do for us? Things of that nature. Cooper, he ain't gonna play with one game. Has he played one yet?
Not yet.
He probably played one.
Yeah,
game.
probably played one game.
Sit your seat. But
Yeah.
see it real quick.
Yeah.
We don't want you out there hurting your knees and getting stuff
Right.
like that. We get you a nice little, get you some highlight film. But for the most part, the guys that are trying to get that spot, trying to get in the G League, just trying to get some film, this is what Summer League is all about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
your thoughts, sir?
I mean, I talked about it earlier. People think the Summer League has been around for a long time, and it hadn't. And I think people forget once upon a time in the NBA, guys played 3 or 4 years of college. So they were developed.
Yeah.
So when you had a good gauge of how their game would translate to the NBA.
Right.
Now we have 18 and 19-year-olds who have guys 1 year college. We got some guys who go to prep school or they go overseas for a year and then they come back to the NBA. So for summer league guys and for staffs, you're trying to see, okay, does he understand the structure of the NBA? Can he play in this regimented system that we have? Is he a G League guy? You know,
or they call two-way player.
He gonna sign a 2-way, so he gonna be up and down. So it's something that the NBA is doing now, and it's crazy because they've realized probably 5 6 years in, okay, we can make some money off this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because you think about when Bron and D
That's when they
Wade,
start saying,
they were playing like in Orlando in a gym with just coaches.
They said, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
We want to make this thing 365.
Right.
Let's go ahead
So
and
you
make some
mean we can go to Vegas,
money. Right.
get all the teams in Vegas, sell tickets. I mean, okay.
And especially when we got stars like we do this year.
Right.
Oh, this crazy. You know, we got to put this on display.
Yeah.
You got ESPN who's going to always be there and overreact to some plays.
Right.
So we're going to get the TV revenue. But I just think it's like you said, though, it's a good place to build your player. Teach them. And you know what else that the summer league do? Those coaches get to take them through drills that they probably ain't used to.
Yeah.
I heard Kenyon Martin or somebody say recently that they got to the league and they was running some stuff. They like, I ain't never ran this before.
No.
Because the pros are pros.
Right.
This ain't no joke. This ain't
Nah.
You go out there in AAU, they throw the balls out there, and you do it. Nah, man. You got to be able to do this.
Guys are like, especially when you're the star.
Absolutely.
And pretty much we run 4 down, just everybody move, and then here I come. Yep. Nah, we're not doing that in the NBA. Yeah. We're not doing that up
here.
here.
So like, man, some of these players ain't looking too well.
Yeah.
And some of these players
all intriguing.
Intriguing, man. You brought up somebody. I'm gonna keep it going with that. Ace Bailey's.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm a hater.
Yeah.
I just hope the kid does well. I don't like the early results.
So the news coming out of his camp all the time.
It's too much about not the game.
Right.
And that bothers me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it bothers me, but seeing the kid, knowing where he come from. When I hear players from the A, especially up in the Cobb, Marietta, just the whole A, I want them to do well. I want them to represent.
No doubt.
I love talking about all the basketball
we
players.
going to rep. No doubt about it.
I love talking about all the basketball players that come out of A that's in the league because that's it. But I see this, it feels like it's going to be more drama than it is going to be a basketball player. Am I looking at this too early on Ace? What is it about this kid at 19 and the camp that he surrounded himself with?
Yeah, you're not
cause some issues.
You're not looking at it too early because all of the stories are non-basketball related.
All right.
From the combine to the draft night till a story about he didn't shake Danny Ainge's hand, just all this, he don't want to talk to John Stockton, all of these things. The one thing that he has to do is grow up fast. He has to mature. Yeah. And once summer league is over, I'm pretty sure they'll sit him down and listen, because you see they already, Mr. Cooper, they already we don't need to see you no more. Yeah. He was in the stands, and we don't need to see you no more. They make sure he can't be around. He has to understand, if he wants to be in this league a long time, he wants to get to that second contract. You see what these guys are signing for. If you want to be that caliber player, you have to, it can't be about this part of it. You have to hone in on your craft. You have to hone in on your skill set, and you have to want to be a guy who's a two-way player, this 5'2" player, the guy that, everybody projected you to be. A lot of people you're probably the most athletic kid in this draft. Yeah. But you can't tell people where I don't want to go. And he has to shake that stigma, because the stigma is there. Yeah. And, I didn't want to be in Utah. I only want these teams to draft me. It's a honor and a privilege to be drafted. It's also, listen, only 1%, we talk about the 1%, only get these opportunities, and you have the opportunity. Make the most of it, because you can make life-changing, generational changing money for your family.
He need to look at Michael Beasley and study Michael Beasley.
It's a lot of those guys he need to study, yeah.
But Michael Beasley is sitting around talking about, well, he playing a lot of one-on-one. Michael
Yeah.
Beasley is a phenomenal talent,
Right.
but nobody wanted to deal with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael Beasley ran himself out of the league. One of the best talents they could get,
So many guys do it, though.
because they think that this is AAU. They've been doing all their life getting what they want. Then they get to the league. Dog, there are people who are hungry in the
Yeah.
18th and 19th
Yeah.
and 20th picks that would love to take your spot.
Yeah.
There are cats signing big term contract that were late round pick, dog.
Dude, I can't remember what I was watching, and I can't remember what show I was watching, but the quote was, they talked about how Saquon Barkley is like the best running back in the NFL. He only makes $13 million. The seventh player on an NBA bench makes $13 million a year, not the star. Now you see what Shea just signed for. Remember what Jalen Brown and
You see
Tatum
what
with
Devin about to sign for?
dude. He getting 2-year extension for $140.
That's $70 million a year.
Glaze, think about this. What's our guy in San Antonio? Tall guy. Super tall guy.
Oh, Wembyama.
Wemby is going to be the first $100 million a year player.
Easy.
Watch.
Easy.
The way these salaries are escalating, Shea finna make like $80 million a year.
Shea about to laugh at the game.
He about to make $85 million a
Can't
year.
think of the kid's name that was a big part of their team. He just signed a ridiculous deal for.
Oh yeah, he got like 250. William, he got like 250.
So I'm looking at this kid like, dog, you making Lewis Preston, our guy, always tell me he jumping over dollars for pennies.
Yeah. Yes, this is true.
He'll be making a killing if he's ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he looking at this. I'm him. Oh, Marcus Bagley Jr. Remember him?
Mhm.
The third.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was the second, third pick in the draft.
He bouncing around from team to team.
You have to say it again, man. My favorite phrase you said it for the last 10 years.
Which one?
Hard work.
Oh yeah, man. Hard work undefeated.
Hard work beat talent.
Hard work beat talent. When the talent don't work hard,
There it
we
is.
see it every day.
There it is. Hey, man, I think it's time for our guest, right?
Yeah. It's about that time.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
Hey, so we'll take a quick pause.
Quick break.
Y'all sit, chill, get your snack, use the bathroom. We
This
come
this
back.
is gonna be very interesting, everybody.
We're going to see.
Yeah.
She's back. She's ready to represent
Keisha
again.
Ewing on her way to the
All
microphone.
right, man. You going to do the introduction right now?
I might do it right.
All right, man.
You know, I might.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all.
You. Closer.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Ready?
Yes. The
All right, man.
rhythm, the rebel.
So, do the introduction. Okay, do it like you do it, dog.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
y'all cool and all, but do
No,
the
we're not.
introduction.
We're not cool. We're not cool. It's getting close to football season.
Okay.
We're not cool. We're not cool.
All right, man. We're ready, man.
Hey, listen, everybody. We talked about it all week. Post, trying to trip me up, trying to catch me off guard. A sports savant some days, fitness enthusiast, and stretch superstar. Keisha Ewing to the microphone. What's up, Keisha?
Hey,
What's happening?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, you trying to be quiet now?
No.
Another time you, yeah, really?
What's happening, Keisha? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling great.
Well,
How
first,
you
I haven't
feeling?
been able to do this yet. I want to thank you for being, stepping in the last year. It's been a year.
I think like he completely tricked me with that.
Didn't really trick you, kind of tricked
Absolutely,
you.
Like I didn't know where I was going. I just happened to have on clothes. It was.
It worked out.
it
It worked
definitely
out.
worked
But how much fun did you have when it was over?
great. It was great.
Okay, I rest my case.
So, Keisha, let's ask this question first before we know you got questions for us. You are talk to me about these Saturdays and this fitness influence and all this thing that you seem to be heavy in the fitness. Talk to me about your journey and what makes you get up on them days. I mean, you probably work out every day. But
Wait a
what
minute,
makes you get
time
up
out,
and do
time
that
out. Shout out to Shells. Shelly say, be nice to her.
Thank you.
We
Thank you,
we will not,
Shells.
Shells. We will not.
I ain't worried about them.
Yeah.
I think so I have a 21-year-old. I just had one boy. And I used to do all his hobbies. So after he went to school, I could get my own hobbies. I could stay in the gym as long as I wanted to. And I lost weight with Cheyenne Green, and now I'm just trying to keep my weight out as I get older. So, and I enjoy it. I have fun.
So how much does being an athlete, having an athletic background, you ran track, we ain't gonna talk about your event because we always argue about events. Everybody really loves sprinters, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, wow.
I know, right?
Talk about how
4x4 is the best.
your athleticism led you to this journey that you're on when it comes to fitness.
Well, so when I go and work out, if I don't feel like I'm gonna die, or if it's not hard, then I don't want to do it. Like, why am I getting up to come in here and do like that? So that's one that goes perfect with my trainer.
Perfect.
The second thing is I think it's a lot easier for me to push myself. Like, I don't have to be an energy vampire. So that is helpful. And then being able to set goals. So sometimes, like some people, you have to tell them, get a heavier weight. Like, I want to get a heavier weight.
Right,
Because
right.
you have goals and you want to improve. Because otherwise, what am I doing here?
That
So
way.
those things are helpful.
So,
Yes.
what did you run track at?
I ran at Vanderbilt. So I started
SEC.
off as a high jumper and a hammer thrower because running hurts. But every year we did like a decathlon during off-season training in September.
Okay.
And I would score the most points or the second highest points. I would run okay. And so one year I was just like, you know what? I'm going to run. So like out of all my regrets, I wish that I would have continued running in the 9th grade instead of stopping and being a thrower.
It's something about
But
track.
I did start. Like, you have to literally be willing to die. So you have, like, the workout is 3 sets of 3 400s, and you have to do it 75 seconds, which is slow. Other people have to do it in 65 seconds. You only get the same amount of rest. And you literally just have to, like, I feel like I'm going to die every time I run around this track. And you have to be okay with it. So it took me a long time to get to that point.
What's your best split?
My best split. So remember, I didn't start running until
Gotta put that disclaimer out there.
No, because I didn't start running until junior year, and then I was a red shirt, and then I had shin splints, and then I had my son. And I came back and ran after that. So my
That's a
best
lot.
split was a 57. So that's not impressive at all for the SEC.
But it's still good.
But if
Sound
you were in
like a
high
lot
school,
of
you would be okay.
Sound like a lot of excuses. But, I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah, like I just need to have my child in September, but instead he was in October. I ran track. I ran with Jacoby in my stomach up until like I was doing the hurdles. It was April, and my coach was like, "You could go." Like the trainers, they were like, "Since you've been doing this, it's fine." Like it was a girl who played basketball, and she was pregnant while she played basketball, so they were
impressive.
comfortable with it. Because they say if you've been doing it, that you could do it. And they were like, as soon as you don't feel okay, just tell us. And I remember I was warming up for the 100 hurdles, and I went over like 3 hurdles, and I was like, ooh. And then,
Hospital.
not hospital, but I was like, I think it's
Listen.
time. And they were like, okay.
Let me tell you something. In today's time, lawsuit. Matter of fact, they would be like, you can't come out here.
You know what
Negative.
She practiced until
800.
her she had the baby almost. Cheyenne Parker Ties. She
There's
would be
been a
in practice
couple
with the
of 'em.
baby.
Yeah.
I couldn't do. I mean,
An
Yeah.
800 runner.
No, it's a WNBA player here, right here that we're talking about.
Oh, well, I'm saying it's been a couple of athletes. I mean, you mean like right now?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's wild.
Yeah, I think that's why my son can never sit down. Also, so
Yeah.
somebody can verify, or if they worked out, and your kids can never sit down or not.
I'm gonna check the theory. How tall is your son?
He is not. He's 5'10". He probably may feel height.
So first of all, I am tall. We've already established that. But I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right,
See,
Keith.
she ain't got them shoes with the lips on today. All of a sudden, she not as tall as that video she tried to put out the other
I
day.
didn't do a video. That's all. Because I was trying to put on my Cowboy Carter outfit.
She had
and I didn't
shoes
get a
with
chance.
lifts on the other day. Then she want to try to shoot a video. That's all right, but we've
And
already.
it's amazing how many people say, yes, you are taller.
Cause I'm
like,
tall. Like
why are
everybody
y'all
knows
choosing
I'm
him?
tall.
You can clearly see that I am
Because
2 inches
I'm taller than what
him.
everybody thinks. I'm tall.
Mm,
Let's keep going.
All right.
okay.
So Keisha's about to ask us some questions.
Yes. So now we're gonna turn over the floor to you. You're gonna run
Okay.
point.
Let's see what's going on.
So I can't wait for some of these questions because I can't wait.
Okay, so I'll start off with the light,
Oh.
easy questions, and then we'll go into a recent topic that has been brought up in the past 2 days.
Oh, okay.
So
Research.
first we're gonna do would you rather.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm thinking about a certain game when I say this, but there have been plenty of them. You could just tell me if you're as a player, a fan, or a coach, if you're looking at it from what viewpoint.
Okay.
Would you rather lose in a blowout or win the whole game and you lose at the end? I mean, you're ahead the whole game and you lose at the end close.
Wow. I'm gonna let you start with that, Emmanuel, since you don't get to answer questions often.
Yeah, I've had that question. I've asked that question myself a lot.
Right.
I don't like blowouts. I don't think that we work hard every week to get blowed out at the end of the week.
Mm.
So yes, it's very disappointing to lose, but when you get blowed out, I feel like you don't leave everything on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So you go out there in the game, and the sooner the team start hitting harder than you, I'm thinking football.
These are football, yeah.
You start saying, all right, player. And then after a while, you ain't tired after the game, your jersey clean.
You just gave up.
I want you to give me everything you can for whatever we high school, whatever. And if we lose, that's a lesson.
Mm.
So we lose in a tough game. All right, what can we do to close the game out?
Right.
You get blowout, you can't teach them that. We got to throw that tape away and keep it moving.
Yeah, no.
So that's from coach or player or both?
Coach, that was a coach.
Coach, okay.
For me, both. I mean, coach or player, blow me out.
You want to be blowed up.
No, I'm just talking from personal experience.
Yeah.
Because I take losses so hard. So if we're winning and it's a gut-wrenching loss, it's going to take me 3 to 4 days to recover. And especially like when I was coaching, like nobody liked to be around me after a loss.
Even after the blowout, it's still gonna make you tough.
But so
you still a
no.
loser.
So when you get blowed out, it's a lot of factors that led to the blowout.
Mm-hmm.
In a close game, you're doing so many things right, and then something breaks down, and then that's when you start really questioning your man. Did we do everything that we set in the game plan? What was the turning point in this loss? Like, how did we give this game away? And I'm gonna beat myself. So, like I believe in the 24. I believe in the 24-hour rule.
Hey man, I'm exactly like you, but on a tough. Because to me, if I get blowed out, I'm questioning
You
everything.
didn't do nothing right.
Is my team ready to be at this level? Can we handle a team like this?
But you can handle a team like
Not
sometimes.
if you ain't
Sometimes
won
it's just.
yet. Not if you get
Sometimes it's just not your night.
a blowout is not.
Sometimes it's just not your night.
What blowout last year were you like? Oh, it's just not their night.
I mean,
It's okay.
I've been part of a blowout where, listen, we just didn't have it. And I know we're better, but
So y'all had nothing. You
we
didn't have
just sometimes
offense,
you
didn't
just
have defense,
sometimes you just
didn't
don't
have
have
your
it.
skill and technique. Like
Sometimes
you
you
didn't have
just
hustle,
don't
you
have
didn't
it.
a game plan.
See, we didn't go through that in high school.
Sometimes you just don't have it.
See, in high school, we didn't lose a game.
Oh God, here you go. Here.
Oh, 30. Oh.
We don't care that you won back-to-back
Amazing.
state championships and y'all got this big wall with all y'all titles on it.
So-
I'm jealous, so whatever.
But I just think, that's a great. I've had that question
Yeah.
a lot.
Nah, blow me out.
I be seeing people sitting in that thing, man, I don't like the tough one. I'm like, yeah, but I can teach off of that tough one. Blowout, I got to just throw the film away.
See, it's gonna take me too long to get over it, and that's one of the
You
reasons
gotta get your emotions in check.
I can't. Winners win. Winners
But neither
win.
one of the people won.
They both
So
lost.
you gotta learn.
Right, but
you had to
in
do
a
something right.
in a blowout,
So you can build on. Like
on
you
a-
only have one thing to fix.
on a
instead
blowout,
of-
I'm just like,
12.
like I say, hey, everybody, that didn't even happen.
That blowout made me question my whole game.
Okay. So
We didn't prepare all
you're
that.
allowed to have your feelings. So
Right,
it's okay.
right.
What you got next for us?
Okay. The next is college football.
Oh, okay.
So this upcoming season, and I know I'm leaving off some conferences. Would you rather be playing in the ACC, the SEC, or the Big Ten?
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, judging from the last two national champions, seems like the Big Ten is where it's at. I mean, Michigan just won the Natty, followed by Ohio State. Right now, they're the reigning champions. Seems like the Big Ten kind of know what's going on. And, for all of and we're down south, so I know everybody, SEC country, the SEC. The SEC is really, don't be mad. SEC really only like two teams, and then, everybody else just kind of fall in line. So, yeah.
So what are the more than two teams for the Big Ten?
I mean, it's Michigan, Ohio State, you got Penn State. That's three. Three is greater than two. You have Oregon. Oregon is a fourth team. Oregon made noise.
Are they really a team?
Listen, outside of Georgia and Alabama, talk to me.
I'm going with the biggest NIL and TV deal. I'm going SEC. We got Texas, we got Georgia, we got Alabama, we got the whole state of Texas. ESPN loves us. We got all the money.
I mean, yeah, you got a lot of money.
If I'm a kid, I'm talking as a player now. I'm on the SEC because of the fact I'm gonna get. I don't know the numbers, and I don't really watch the draft that deep, but I think they may have got more players in the league.
It was close, very close.
But if I'm
Very
looking
close.
at it from a standpoint, I'm an SEC guy. ACC. Now, if I was one of them guys that want to get my numbers up, it'd be ACC guy.
Which position? Any position, or you thinking
Ooh, ACC and ooh.
I mean,
the
we
wide receiver?
Honestly,
get their
my
numbers
favorite,
up easy,
some
or-
defensive guy. Defensive end would be my position.
Okay, so
I know that's gonna be the money position. What? Give me
so
the
you
list.
thinking of say
quarterback, protect the quarterback, go get the quarterback.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
get the
top
quarterback.
three paid guys.
Okay.
So you think it's gonna be easier for you to go get the quarterback?
Oh yeah,
in the
ACC. Oh boy, we go eat in the ACC.
Yeah, because I mean, when we think about the ACC,
We gonna eat.
who is the juggernaut? Yeah, it used to be Clemson.
Used to be.
It's not still Clemson.
I mean,
They were
you
still
see
there
that you
last
see that
year.
you see that quarterback play?
That's a great question.
Yuck.
Who is the?
Listen, put this on record right now.
Put it on
when you
record.
cut this up and all that stuff, Georgia Tech could win the ACC this year
They should.
because they have the best quarterback in the conference.
They should win it this year. Who won it last year?
Clemson,
That's right. That was terrible.
Cade Klubnik,
But if
who
I had-
is not a very good quarterback.
and you know why Keisha would do defense in? Everybody throw the football.
Everybody does throw
Okay.
the football.
Nobody likes to run. They do run, but
It's just to get a
if I
quarterback
get
armor
10
break.
sacks in the season. That Thursday night when they calling out names.
Yeah,
Thursday
because-
night, baby, we making that
'cause
first night. I'm
you
in the
got
green
to have
room.
somebody who can rush the passer. Like how many pass rushes went in the first round this
They
year?
said, where we at? We in the green room, baby.
Yeah,
Wide
yeah,
receiver
yeah.
gonna be in the green room, but I'm gonna be defensive ends are always gonna be in your green room. Cause you go get the quarterback.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a throwing league.
See,
now,
you
man.
gonna have a chain on. You gonna went to Jacob and get your new watch with all the
My
diamonds
first check,
flooded.
I'm gonna owe so many people because I'm be their recruitment gonna kill me.
Yeah, they because one thing about it,
They gonna
No,
get their
you
money.
guys.
We gonna
are-
recoup
this
our
is
money.
2025, so you would have had NIL money.
That's true.
But still,
So
But
When-
know
when
like
you-
overspend.
when you a
Mama
hot,
and daddy might be done got that money.
yeah, because
My
the
boy might be
NIL
living-
money is not really. It's only really and truly a few kids who like are truly like eating. Like, did you see Juju at his media day?
Yeah.
Did you see his grill and his watch? Yeah, man, Juju is like rich.
Why they be spending? Never mind. Bro, we keep it.
Yeah, I mean,
You get some good watches for $1,000.
you get one less than that. I mean, you know, Telly and Twine.
You get some,
you don't have to worry about
Invicta.
your family members stealing it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can just they steal your watch. You be like, you really wanted to?
Then you gotta be mad at your brother. Your brother stole your watch. And
I could
he just gonna get his own watch.
Yeah, come on,
Just
man.
gonna get his own watch.
You get like 5 for what?
nah, that ain't.
You know, you want that bust down. You know you want to go to
I'm so
Icebox.
glad I didn't. When you sit back at 51 now, you sit back at 51 and be like, oh, they just crazy. Boy, could you imagine at 21, the money they... Mason, what you been doing? Can you imagine Mason, Joe? At
No.
20-something years
What would I have been doing?
Oh, you been...
Maybe a Whole Foods.
22s, 7 chains. Yeah, right. Yeah,
We didn't make sure walk
I've been
up.
on broke.
That'd have been me and you be like,
Well, you know what? Thank God I have, my daddy wouldn't let me do half the stuff that I would. In my mind, I would have been like,
you know,
yeah, I'm going to do that. But then, he would have been like,
that'd been the first time he bucked up that scene.
But sometimes you could pay off your parents. Because
I
like
can't-
once you start paying for your parents, then who's gonna tell you?
I
no?
couldn't pay off my mom and dad. Now, my mama would definitely want a Jeep. She want a Jeep.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You ain't a Bentley, G.
No, she want a Jeep. I always want a Rubicon. So I always got a Rubicon on 30s. Yeah, shout out to Gwen.
How she got in there?
Let's get it, Gwen.
Keep going.
She had a ladder.
I could not see her.
I
on
know.
some 30s.
Rubicon.
The Rubicon
on 30s.
on 30s with the big 30 on the back, the spare tire, big 30 on the back with her name like blinking.
That's funny.
I digress.
Along the same lines, would you on a college team?
Okay.
Would you rather have a top 5 quarterback
Oh, this is too easy.
or the best defense, and everything else is average?
Oh.
So you either have top 5 quarterback, average, or you have the best defense, which includes everything: tackles, sacks,
I know what you're gonna say.
I mean, you already know.
I know what you're gonna
and
say.
average quarterback.
So you talking
offense.
about the Georgia Bulldogs a couple years ago? That's what she talking about. That's
I
what
was talking about the Georgia Bulldogs game. That first question too.
she talking about the Georgia Bulldogs. So y'all know my answer. Yes, I had that defense.
Yeah.
Because Stetson's been one back to back, dog.
He went back-to-back natties.
He
The
in league.
mailman.
He in the league, but he ain't. He's a backup.
Hey, man.
Give me that defense that's
Yeah.
gonna kill it. Get some sacks, some picks. We holding y'all to under 200 yards a game, under 10 points. All you got to score me is 14 points. Dog.
Right.
We got a chance.
Yeah.
I don't care. What about you, dog?
Surprisingly, I'm going defense.
Oh wow.
So, right, because even with that top 5 quarterback who's going to probably throw for 350, 400 a night, we probably losing 49, 47,
Now you back to the close game.
yeah.
You're sad for 3 days.
Yeah, I'm being like,
Angry
oh my
at
God.
the world.
Right. Nah, give me the defense because it's been proven time and time again, defense wins championships. And we've seen, it's been enough data out there that you can win with, no offense to Ohio State. Will Howard, very average. Very average. He had Caleb Downs. He had Jack Sawyer. That front 4, it was like 2 guys drafted. He got elite corners. Will Howard won a freaking natty. Stetson Bennett won 2 of them things. But everybody on that Georgia defense, both of those years,
Yeah.
like 9 first-round draft picks?
Ridiculous.
Dude, Trayvon Walker went number 1 overall in that draft. He wasn't even the best player on the defense because
He was
the
backing
other
up.
2 dogs were
He was a backup.
They had a walk-on safety one of them years.
I mean, it's just crazy. Give me the defense because defense truly win championships, and everybody know I'm an offensive guy. You know it.
And you know you got a defense too, and your defensive coordinator cocky. He already like, hey,
Man, listen.
what y'all gonna do to us, baby?
Man, listen, you looking at the offense every day like, man, I don't care what they do.
You telling your defense, hey man, we gotta get it.
Y'all listen.
We gotta hold them.
They suck.
We gotta hold them on the team.
Hey, they suck. Let's just go on and whoever they send out, let's just shut that
You
down.
talking stuff to the offense. Hey man, can you get a 2 touchdowns?
I mean, all we need is 17 points.
can you get?
Can you get a 17?
Okay, that's
Can you
it.
give me 17?
Walk by the room. Just
I got the rest. Be looking at offense staff. Just go 3 and out, dog. We got y'all.
Hey, don't try to run for 4. Hey, Coach, punt the ball, man. We'll put y'all down
Cole.
there.
It's 3rd and 12. Cole, run a draw.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Just get them off the field.
Let them punt down there by the 5 so we'll
Get them jokers off the field. We got it. We gonna get a pick 6.
Yeah, we'll touch that.
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
We'll touch that.
That's crazy. I'm taking defense.
You
Picture
gonna
that.
take the defense?
Picture that.
I know, right?
Picture that.
Okay. Next question.
Uh-oh.
This isn't because it'll transition to the other topic.
Uh-oh.
So, would you rather have the best incoming freshman recruiting class
Ooh, I think I know this going.
or 3 good transfers? How many? I don't even know how many transfers
But I know what you're
the
saying.
schools are getting.
You can get as many as you want.
Or a good
Well, you can get as
transfer
many
group.
as you can.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Would you rather? But how many transfers did they really
So, I
get
mean,
in a
you-
year
you
that
think
are
about
like
it.
top transfer?
You think
I
about you
didn't get to
signing.
look that up.
Well, you think you signing 25 kids.
Yes.
And in today's recruitment, you're probably signing more transfers than incoming freshmen. Yeah. So,
So would you rather have the best recruiting class
The best transfer group.
yeah.
or the best transfer?
Give me the transfers. Give me the transfer because really and truly, Emmanuel,
Wipe my contacts out of my
and we're witnessing it. We're looking at how new recruiting now, high school kids is being affected by the transfer portal. Because if I'm a coach who on the hot seat, I don't have time for an 18-year-old to come in. I got to develop his body. I got to teach him how to eat. I got to teach him how to do all of these different things. Where I can go in the portal and get a guy who played 3 years at whatever school. I can plug him in right now, and he can play for me.
But does that I mean, has that really been correlating with the teams that?
Yeah,
are
look
winning?
who. You know how many transfer Ohio State had last year?
How many? Did
They had like
have?
9.
The starting quarterback.
The starting quarterback, Caleb Downs, a corner,
Yeah, they had a lot of
the
transfers.
running back, Junkins, who just went first round.
So
Yeah.
if you'd have asked
It's
this,
6 more you needed to add.
if you'd asked this
Since
5
you're
years
so
ago, Keisha,
confident.
I'd have been like, yeah, give me that freshman class.
Yeah.
But college football is so screwed now. You can't even build a freshman class
Right.
because they'll fire you if you ain't winning immediately.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I could give me a good freshman core. The first year, everybody like, all right, you good. Second year, we gonna start winning. But now, these ADs, these athletic directors are the same people. I mean, these presidents, these booster clubs, whatever they call them at the college level,
It's collectives now. They're all collectives.
they want it now. We got
Well, you
it.
still have a booster club because you still got to pay for facilities and stuff.
That they
Collective is for salaries.
that they did.
Yeah.
That they did. Think about this,
Yeah.
Glade, and you talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Major college football programs are hiring GMs now.
This is
They're hiring GMs to monitor the salary cap. The Texas has a $50 million college football roster this year.
I'm gonna sound like the old man. Get off my lawn. The purist in me wish that I would love to build a freshman class, but the freshman class gonna transfer on me anyway.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose best freshman anyway. Because
Yeah.
that's the name of the game right now. God, that sucks.
And think
That's
about
a great question, but it sucks that it is the
But
transfer.
what?
I haven't had chance to actually look it up because sometimes I don't think that the actual data matches up with
No, so
what happened.
so I'm gonna help you out. Think about this now. We have 2 signing periods now.
Mm-hmm.
The December signing period is basically for elite kids. and transfers. That's what most colleges are going to do the bulk of their signing day. February signing day is for, okay, I may have 2 elite kids who I'm waiting on to get a test score. Or the smaller schools, the Southern Conference, 1AA, or the FCS, Division II. That's when most of those get. The elite kids are gone in December, and they on campus. They practicing for the bowl game. The elite kids. And that's where you get the transfer. Last year, Penn State backup quarterback, and this was a big story. He opted out of the bowl game because he needed to transfer to his new school because he was going to be the starter. Yeah. And they're offering these kids, and this was so crazy about NIL and, asking everybody not to be a salary cap. The rich going to always get richer. Kids now are basically making decisions on playing time. I got to go.
And plus with transfers, and if you look at it from a coach's perspective, you got to win. If you spell it depends on the program. Not saying it, but at Vanderbilt, you might have a little time to build a program, which is where if you look at Vanderbilt, when they have good season, they built the program. They might get a transfer here and there, but they are building the program.
Your quarterback transferred in,
right? And so you gonna get,
and he making good money this year because they gave him another year.
So I'm proud of
so he the man in Nashville.
But it's about winning, man. Georgia Tech, they can transfer the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah,
you got to get it, man. You got to have a great transfer crew.
And then too, Keisha, it's just crazy because like the new recruiting tool for smaller schools, basically getting kids saying, "Let us develop you." Yeah. Because in 2 years you're gonna transfer anyway. If you're good enough, the big programs are gonna come take you from our program.
The Colorado team was strictly a bunch of transfers.
Deion don't even recruit high school kids like Juju and Trez. Are probably the only high school kids that Colorado signed. Deion don't even look at high school kids.
They go get people.
Yeah, they just go get the guys.
That's interesting.
Who done already played.
That's a great question.
So why does this upset? Why does the new college football environment upset people? Like, why y'all mad?
They mad because only the same 5 teams are gonna be in it.
It's been the same 5 teams.
But
it's more of an advantage now.
No, is it? Is it?
Well, you know what the biggest difference is? A lot of these
Ohio State, Michigan. I'm sorry, them the same people who was winning when I was younger. Like, I don't know why y'all mad.
You know what it used to be when a kid come near your school back in the day? You could kind of grow with that kid. You can't grow with the kid no more. That kid he's a nameless person on your team. You know, college football used to be, you come to my school, that's a Georgia guy.
Yeah.
Now it's like, nah, that's George Jenkins. He got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
He's here maybe for a good time.
Yeah.
A good time, to say be for a good time, not a long time.
Right.
You can't build any rapport with those guys. Those guys are literally hired players now.
Yeah.
Student athlete is dead. It's about
It's been
football.
dead. Like, we got to stop using that word.
They athlete students. Like 17 years
Yeah,
ago.
man, they athlete students.
They are here to make money, play the game, and
nobody
that's
really
it.
cares about.
But to your point too, Clay, think about what Jermaine Burton did.
Yeah.
Long time ago, how you start out at Georgia and transfer to Alabama?
Yeah.
Like,
That seemed unreal.
like they program you to hate Alabama if you play at Georgia. Or like, that's just like a kid at Alabama, they transfer to Auburn, or he at Auburn transfer to Alabama. But that's what's happening.
You know what else? When a fan base could hate Tennessee, them kids don't care. They like, you hate them, all right. I'm here to win, and if not, I leave. There's no rivalry no more. You know, old fashioned hate Georgia Tech no more.
No.
Kids like, I might be playing at Tech next year.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And picture this. So just imagine, you're a Vanderbilt grad. You naturally hate Tennessee.
Yeah.
You naturally hate Tennessee
I
because
don't
that's
like
what what you were taught. So if your quarterback wasn't coming back, you don't think the coaching staff at Vanderbilt would have tried to get Nico on the phone? Like, look, Nico, hey, brother, look. Now we don't have the funds Tennessee have, but You can come be our starter. We got all these businesses in Nashville. We can find them. I mean, we are Vanderbilt.
And you're gonna be on TV.
You're going to be on
playing.
TV, SEC. That's what's happening now.
Where did he end up?
He went back on UCLA for less money.
Mm-hmm.
He gambled. He gambled on himself, and he lost.
Who was Nico?
The quarterback from Tennessee. Almost, whatever. You know, we can't pronounce his last name, so we just call him Nico. Yeah,
But he was like, oh, he has such a future. But he played the game, and the game.
yeah. The school decided, you know what? We got to draw a line in the sand. He thought he had the leverage. They said, you know what? We can't give you X amount of dollars.
You know what's even sadder now, though? Even at the high school level, these kids don't have a closeness. Like, you are Mays, guy. That's,
No, I'm a Douglas guy.
Douglas
Please
guy.
don't give me Mays. Please don't give.
I'm a Lincoln County guy, but these people, they don't have no loyalty to their school.
Yeah, think about every time I go down to Greene County, you always got something
Yeah.
crazy to say because
I
that's
don't like
y'all
that school.
rival.
Ain't no rivalries no more. Because you
Yeah.
might be.
There are still some rivalries, but part of your loyalty to your school is just the era that we live in. Like, how many houses did you live in? One. So you grew up in one house in the same neighborhood, and then it sounded like you was in the country somewhere.
Very country.
But even I'm just you didn't have to be in the country though to be for your school.
Yeah,
like
'cause-
you had people that move around. Like I remember when Jacoby was younger, he used to almost hate making friends because
Yeah.
the friends would be there for a year or two.
Yep.
They go rent another house, and he'd just be like, "Oh, he's gone." And then after a while, he was like, "I don't want no more neighborhood friends because they're gonna leave."
I'm just gonna be a loner. Yeah.
So it's a different total environment
Yeah.
though
Yeah,
with
that's
the
true.
schools beyond just the whole thing where y'all are like kids are trying to seek out the best opportunity and stuff.
Because when I
But-
came to Morris Brown, all the Atlanta guys, you could tell, oh, that he went to this school. It wasn't no flipping. It was like, hey.
Right, because when I was in school, like Cedar Grove, people were completely different than Dub people.
But the Dub people were better because
No,
that's just what they.
materialistic.
That's what they taught us.
Wow.
Like we're the greatest.
Wow.
That's like a class at Douglas High School.
I didn't see that.
Materialism.
No, you're just the greatest. 3-time National School of Excellence. Nobody can say that besides Frederick Douglass High School in the state of Georgia. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Okay, so
3 times.
Darn, I had thought about something while y'all was talking.
In the scripture
About
mind.
Tennessee.
Yeah. I was talking about your hated school, your hated rival.
Oh, Vanderbilt skipping around. Okay, I don't remember. But we've already kind of touched on it. I wanted to look more at what Coach Prime was saying and what is their validity. And you've kind of already answered. So it seems like he wants it there. He wants a cap.
He wants a salary cap in college
Because
football.
one of the quotes, this is the quote.
Mhm.
He said, for example, he didn't say for example, I'm saying for example. Quote, like the top of the line player makes this, and if you're not that type of guy, you know you're not going to make that. That's what the NFL does. So the problem is you got a guy that's not that darn good, but he could go to another school and they give him $500,000.
Yep.
You can't compete with that, and it don't make sense.
Not at all.
So how does that school overpaying for a not good guy help them out?
That's a question I have no. That's a great question because it looks stupid to me. I'm like, that dude ain't worth $3 million.
Yeah, like-
you about to have your feelings hurt. But it's also about
So why you complaining about it?
you also can buy. You know, dude can sell some chicken. You know, I'm walking around. I saw Carson Beck on billboards, and we ain't won nothing in Georgia. I'm like, this kid on all these boys, we ain't winning nothing in Georgia. But it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna say I turned it off, but I haven't been as into the NIL stuff yet because I just really, I don't like it. I'm a guy. You only get a chance to be a kid once, and we taking that away from. And we are going from now. You can see it in high school. We talked about Ace Bailey. Remember we talked about him? He's 19 years old, act like he's 50, like he got the world by his hand. He about to have his feeling hurt. And we're gonna see this kid break down, and we're gonna all look at each other like, yeah, we saw this. And I'm not, again, I hope Ace, I hope you prove me wrong. But I just think it's too many grown people
So
getting
you
these
want
kids.
them to be broke.
I want them to be broke. I want them to be.
Struggling.
I want them to. I want to be hungry.
They gotta cook their meals.
I want
at
them to
night.
see it like.
You gotta cook pork chops.
No, I want them to see it when they throw the ramen noodles in the microwave.
Oh, right. I gave pork chops. This man said ramen noodles.
When you're struggling, I want to see the struggle. So when you make it's.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, making money is fine. I don't care. It's your name, image, and likeness. But this thing went. When I say it went from like
Yeah.
that
For
thing.
some
to-
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some, you're right.
For some kids.
Because some kids, and it feel like they're the only one we see. Because there's some kids that making some decent change. They're living a decent
Yeah, like
life.
100,000,
Yeah.
300,000.
What's your thoughts
Yeah.
on that, babe?
So the problem has been like, so originally when we came up with name, image, and likeness, it was supposed to basically be you go out, you find the best deal for you.
Right.
You know, whether you're camps, selling T-shirts,
Signing cards.
you're right. That was like the
Yes.
original idea.
Yeah. Because didn't AJ Green get?
Yeah, I mean he sold his jersey.
Yeah.
Ty Gurley too sold their jersey and got suspended.
Got suspended. Yeah.
So they probably should have put a plan. Once the NCAA was like, y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. And that's what made it the Wild Wild West. Because if you want us to figure it out. Well, that's fine. So if I got all of these boosters who are just ready to give all these kids this money,
Let them do it.
what am I to do? So like I say, Texas has a $50 million football roster.
That old money then.
Most of the kids at Texas, if you are a star, you have a Lamborghini NIL deal. When you go on your recruiting trip, when you walk into the stadium, it's Lamborghinis lined up in front of the stadium. Bijan had a Lambo in college. Carson Beck had a Lambo last year. He got a couple of Mercedes this year.
I want to be on that. I want to be on
So, but what does that mean? Because Texas has been the highest revenue, highest booster sport
Highest revenue.
for the last 20, 15
Right,
years.
but now you can because the money. So we always talk about how the NCAA. Nobody ever saw this type of money being made in college athletics. TV deals, naming rights, like
No, you mean by we never saw the money being made by athletes, but we definitely
No.
saw the money.
right. But what I'm
Somebody was
what I'm
getting
saying,
money.
it was never no.
It wasn't them.
It was never no multi-million-dollar TV deals. Schools when Vanderbilt get the same amount of money from the conference that Georgia does.
Right.
So schools, a lot of the schools were saying that, and that's why the next TV deal, the NCAA won't have nothing to do with the next TV deal. College football is going to break away from the NCAA because they can sign a $8 billion deal, and they're going to basically set it up like the NFL. Because it's like, we're making all the money. Football pays for everything on your college campus.
Right.
And the coaches are like,
Well, 50%, the top 50 programs are in the
all
black, and
funded
the other
by
are-
they all
and the
funded
other
by football.
schools, football doesn't.
They
You know
all
what, though?
funded by
I
football.
will say this though. I am
But
glad some
half
kids
the
are making some money off of it, but I am. But you know what though?
You
At
like
end
the
of the-
coaches making the money.
I don't know. No, I think they robbing.
But
people.
the money is there, so y'all don't want nobody to get the money.
You know what? I don't mind.
I've always been for the athlete get paid.
We always wanted the athlete to get paid, but now what usually happens,
a lot.
you see the seediness coming in. You now I can.
Y'all don't think it was seeding this before? Y'all just like
It-
them getting
No,
envelopes.
it was under the table.
You like the envelopes
did.
after the
I
game
got a
when
few
they
envelopes.
won.
Listen, I worked in the internet. That was my first job. Being a renter
You
agent runner.
appreciated the envelopes.
You know,
there.
and at the end of the day, though, I do appreciate it getting money, but I think what's happening is I'm also a fan of the sport. I don't see the sport. They don't want the sport as much as they want.
No.
And when they get to the league, you see a bad product sometimes, which is what you've always said. I want them to still. Remember, we asked the question. Remember, actually, I always asked the question to kids we were coaching: do you love football?
Yeah. You either like it or love it.
If you like it, it gets you hurt.
And most just like it. And so many benefits.
Well, how do you, when you look at a game or when you look at these kids, how do you determine if they like it or love it? Like, is the product not good enough for y'all?
Nah,
Or what are
you-
they doing when y'all like these kids? Don't love
Nah,
football?
you can see a kid make a business decision. Well, he would have probably dropped his shoulder last year, but now he got an NIL deal. He gonna skip out of bounds.
Oh, he trying to push him out.
Or a kid who gonna he would
So you want them more willing to get hurt?
no.
She try to make
They're making more
Yeah, I'm
business
just trying to
decisions.
figure out what y'all want.
No, it's when you.
said no.
No, we want them to play the game and enjoy it.
Like y'all played the game.
We want them to enjoy it too. I don't even know if they enjoy it no more. When we talk to kids today, I ask them, I say, "You really love when you out there playing? Is it fun? Or you
love
up
what-
there? You got to
love
worry
what
about your
come with
daddy."
it.
So, okay, now, how can it be fun when they usurp all their time? They're in, like, that's
Because
all they do.
They're athlete students, like I keep saying. They are employees.
You
Let's
know what
just
I'm
call
saying?
it what
So how
it
can
is.
be
Did you
fun
enjoy
because
track?
the school themselves, like I did, but it wasn't as.
Oh, I enjoy
I
it.
can see the difference in between football back then and football now.
We love it.
Like I tutored at Georgia State, and this is Georgia State, and they filled up their whole schedule.
Oh, it's a
They
different
had to
game,
do
man.
breakfast with the coaches.
Yeah.
Then you gotta do lunches. You go to classes, but then so y'all want them to enjoy giving up everything
This is
when only a few of them
This what they.
are
This
gonna
what,
keep playing.
this what you
really
signed up
can't
for.
go to school.
this
and
what you signed
so
up
they
for.
gotta sign up to give up everything, and they gotta love it.
it's one of the greatest things. 1 million people play in high school, but only 100,000 play in college.
Yeah.
But what if they do still enjoy? But
They-
it's not fun. It's a bit. The schools made it a business for them before they start paying. it.
They enjoy it, but they also enjoy the perks that come with it. Look at any of these kids. Go find the top quarterback,
We got
top
t-shirts
wide
tomorrow.
receiver. Find all those guys. Just go look at the Instagram.
They
look
do
look at the
enjoy
jewelry.
the perks.
Look
but
at the
I'm saying,
cars. Look
y'all
at the
want them
bags.
to enjoy just.
I'm gonna do you one better. Last year, covering the SEC championship game, and the teams walking into the stadium, the luggage that these guys were carrying, $15,000
But why
bag.
do you look at their
$20,000.
luggage and you like, oh, they don't enjoy the game because they?
I didn't say that. I'm telling you,
I'm saying it this.
that comes with it. That's the perks.
When you look at it, honestly, to be on the other side, to be in the media, to see it, you see a different want, a different need. To be out there.
Yeah.
Even the coaches, you're right. They do make it all about football 24/7. We didn't do that back in my day because that's why we got to ask football all the time.
Like even in the summer.
Yeah, they don't even go home no more.
It's part of
They're
it. It's
grown.
part of
It's,
it.
it's part of
But
the
they're
thing.
getting well compensated for it, so they'll
Some
be
of them are
fine.
getting well compensated.
Well, some of them love the game. That's why it is at a point now where either you love this game of football
Yeah.
or you're going to hate it toward the end.
And it's also a stepping stone because it's still the dangling carrot. Like, you're going to make more money at the next level. This is something to just hold you over. But I don't think they ever intended for college kids to become millionaires.
Hey, producer, how much time we got?
Intended.
Yeah.
So out of the schools that were in the playoffs, so it's real hard to get NIL numbers because they're measured different
They
ways.
crazy.
Yeah.
So let's say we have 10 teams that spent the most per player NIL. So out of those 10 teams, how many of them do you think were in the college playoffs?
4?
No, probably 6.
What team was it?
Georgia was in. It was
Was
12,
it-
12
oh,
team
12,
playoff.
yeah. Oh.
12 team playoff.
I would say 6. I agree.
Georgia top 5.
So it was 4 of them out of the top 10, well, actually top 11 teams that spend
4
the
made
most money. 4 of them were
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
The usual suspects.
But these were also when you go back and look at the top 15 schools with the most boosters
Yeah.
raising. Like the money it's been the people who make the most money.
Yeah,
who
but
are
it's
winning.
but it's even more money now.
It's even more money. Well, value of money, but we're not gonna talk about time value of money. It's even more money, but I'm saying that it's still the most money. Now the players are getting the money. But it's always been the biggest booster schools are the schools that are winning the national championship.
This
I
is
had a
true.
different question because I want to know, what does equality look like in the sport?
You'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I
equality.
appreciated this, Keisha. I appreciate it. Real quick, Keisha, I got 2 questions I want to ask you real quick.
Okay.
You got your boots on. Is Beyonce your favorite artist?
Beyonce is absolutely my favorite artist. Beyonce is the best performance that I've ever been to. So maybe my top 4, I don't know if I could count them. So Prince was good. Janet Jackson.
Prince was
rivals
great.
Beyonce. I've only seen her once. And Usher.
Good.
So everybody else, they just kind of be up there. Like, they do a little step with the dancers.
Becky is
And
showing.
then that's all they do. But Beyonce, everybody really needs to go to a Beyonce concert.
Would you go to one, Major?
I've been to one, and I'm
And
done.
you were not impressed?
I mean, I was impressed. I mean, it's
But you ain't got to go
Beyonce.
no more.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
Well, you
I'm
probably
good.
don't like. I also like her song.
But see, I'm old school. New edition always been my favorite.
They can go.
Yeah.
Greatest group ever.
All right. Second question.
Greatest group ever.
Greatest group
And
ever.
make sure you probably already know this answer. What gets you hyped before you go work out?
What gives?
What song gets you hyped?
So I really don't do that.
Cause she don't know music.
No, she don't.
Oh,
She
that's
don't know
not-
music.
No, that is not true.
She
I
do not know the
listen
words to songs.
I listen to very ratchet music now. I have been,
But she don't know the words.
I don't know the words, but I've had several compliments on my girl playlist that I have with Glorilla and Ken the Man, and
Who?
it's people who you don't know.
Right, yeah.
But
Is that the Wham Whammy girl?
no, that's Pluto. So for a while I was listening to Young Dolph. Now sometimes I sit in silence. I ride in silence in my car a lot and think. You know what I'm saying? So what gets me going is just the warm up. Like
Because
you just gotta.
you don't know the words to
I don't do
songs, so.
pre-workout.
All right, man.
Nothing.
We ended on that. Thank you so much, Keith.
Thank you for having me.
This was different, man. I like this.
You like being on that side of it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't get to be over here that much.
Yeah. You get to expound on a topic or two.
Somebody get a top besides Maceo.
Hey, man. For our guest, Keisha, what can they find you at, Keisha?
You can find me at Keisha Derives. Derives is not my last name. It is because I am a mathematician and I do statistics. So it's Keisha Deriving Calculations. People think it's my last name. So
No,
you
they
can find me
don't.
at Keisha Derives on Instagram.
They
Only
don't
one
think.
person has gotten that.
They don't think that's your last
Yes,
name.
they do, because they're like, what's your last
For
name?
Maceo, for our producer,
People
Elliot.
took math.
Thanks to Orange Room Radio, man. We'll
Thank
be
you,
back
Rick.
next week, man. Peace out, y'all.
They did not do derivatives. Okay.